Good evening everyone, good evening pilots, good evening passengers. So welcome to the stream. It's a Thursday evening and this is our last stream of this week. So we will enjoy this one. We fly in Australia, no, New Zealand, sorry. From Auckland to Invercargill in New Zealand. So that's our flight for today. And I will put on the webcam immediately and it will be flashy. And there we go. Hello. Welcome guys, welcome to the stream. I see that EDC Metalman is here already. So welcome to the stream, hope you are doing fine. Also Knight Night, welcome to the stream mate, hope you are doing fine as well. As well as Carwin Davis, good morning from Christchurch and New Zealand. So welcome mate. Also Eddie is here, welcome. And then we have also Joe Trimboli, welcome to the stream, hope you are doing fine. And then we have also Elliot, so hello Elliot, hope you are doing fine as well and welcome to the stream. And then Carwin, yeah, it's your best airline, so it's from your country. And then also hello Whitwas Productions. Joe, we will flying over Carwin's place. Yeah, that is the intention today. And then there we have Mr. VIP GH77 as well. Hi mate, welcome to the stream and hope you are doing fine mate, I really hope. So yeah, thanks for joining. Carwin, anyone flying the Air New Zealand next to you? No, that is a static aircraft that is parked there. I think so that is someone, not sure. And then we have also a static aircraft here as well as here. So this is a Payware airport from Auckland. And someone is loading in here. So that is what it is. So tonight we have a 1 hour and 45 minute flight, something like that, yes. So that's our flight time for tonight. We do that with the FENIX A320-200, older version, and we have some technical issues. They are still repairing it, so yeah, that's why the fan is under my plane. EDC watching from Queenstown, New Zealand, mate. From Queenstown Airport. I'm on my 1 hour and a half break from working. Okay, nice. So thanks for joining, mate. And Joe, okay, we will need to look down and wave and see if he is hanging in, is washing out. Yeah, well, we'll see. Maybe we can let it dry a little bit quicker. If we pass very low and we put the thrust open, it will blow dry quickly. So first of all we will put a GSX on, if that is working. Parking space will too small. No, don't say anything. Request boarding.
Boarding requested.
So hope it will work. Jetways don't move, it seems. What's wrong with this jetways? Carwin and David, can you please ask EDC how he is, as I can't see his name. Okay, yeah, I'll EDC, how are you mate? There's a question for from Carwin, because he cannot see your name. EDC, I have been at the airport since 3:30 AM and finished at 14:30 PM. Oh yeah. So you need to wake up very early. I will put the sound a bit down here because it's very loud. So that way is not working, it seems. We'll check here. Operate jetway. Not working. Hey, you see, great mate, Carwin, what about you? So Carwin, you have a message from EDC, so he is great, he is asking about you. Alright, so let's start with external power, and then the batteries 1 and 2. Also fuel pumps. There we go. And then adhere 1, 2 and 3. And then we can also put this on. Albapino Hotel Echo Lima Lima Oscar from France, season 1 as usual with peanuts. Thank you very much, mate. Hope you are doing fine. And yeah, good evening to you. So hello pilots. Sir, can you do a Rex weather? Oh, and not today because I'm already on the sim. And then I need to go out again because I need to reset the settings. But oh, sorry, Rex Eco Season. I don't have Eco Season. I have only the weather, Rex weather, but Eco Season I don't have. My excuse. You see, what's your altitude? It's like 36,000 feet for today. 36,000 feet. Corinne David, I'm good and to EDC. I like feeling good, but had to get my car window fixed yesterday as well. Just slept last night, was good and recovered from a headache. Okay, nice to hear. So I hope your window was completely fixed and that you don't have any work on it anymore. Alapino, oh okay, and no doubt sir, no doubt. But yeah, I have no Eco Season, I don't have, I have only the Rex weather and I'm not running that today. So it's the live weather from the sim, that's what it is. Okay, so we go here. And everything looks a bit blurry. If it's too blurry, let me know because I changed the setting, and that gives me yeah, not good things. Edit request, or it is my eyes, also possible. So flight number for today, that's Air New Zealand, so ANZ. And then 19 and 3 and 9. 19 and 3 9. That's our flight and number for today. Cruising altitude is 360. There we go. You see, how's your cat? Is he a geek? Well, not yet. He likes flying, yes. He likes flying on my PC as well. Not really flying, but taking off and crashing. That's what he likes to do. He likes to crash with the plane. So he takes off, and then he crash. So that's what he likes to do on purpose. So yeah, that is what it is. But he's fine, thank you. Like his father, yeah. Kevin bought a glue and a strong one and used it for the window sill, and it's normal. Okay. Carvin, Davey, can EDC see me on the chat? So EDC, can you see Carvin on the chat? So we go to our flight plan for today. So that is place 2Q. That's what we need first. We will depart at 05 right. So we go to police. Come on. Police 2Q. That's this one. And Capay, do we have Capay? Yes, we have that. That's this one. And we insert that. Then we go to our arrival. Arrival is 04. So we have no ILS today. So arrival is Airnav 04. With the Onopa Phase 5A. That's this one. We are Sungo. That's what we note. And this one as well. And we insert that. So that is our flight plan for today. As you see, we had a first time Dreamliner came in this morning at 6 AM from Perth. It was a freighter first time, and though I can see him. So Karin, he can not see you either. Karin, I have Industry as a friend on Facebook, but not on YouTube chats on streams. Okay. So we go to our flight plan. And it looks like this. In the meantime, I take also my plan on a little nav map, so I can follow a bit.
Refueling truck is on its way.
Okay, refueling truck
Please
is on
don't
its
load
way.
aircraft until the fuel truck arrives and ask to do it.
And so one thing I always say with the FENIX, and that is the flight plans are always perfect. So as you can see, just perfect. That's what we need.
Catering vehicles are on their way.
Flight plan is good. So we set this to 36,000 feet, sorry. 36,000 feet. Alright. And we can come here as well. We click here. And there we go.
Fuel truck is in position. Please don't load aircraft until the fuel truck arrives and ask to do it.
So if the textures and the blurriness, if it's too bad, then let me know, then I try to change it. But I tried some things after the stutters from this week. I also took out the European birds. I think that was the case, but just to make sure, I changed another thing. If it's too bad, then let me know. So they will refuel. And once that is done, we can prepare the aircraft for taxi. Alright, so it's connected.
Please use your airplane fuel system to set the desired fuel quantity.
So load aircraft, and we do that instant. So we need 10,500, is that correct? Let's check. 10,564. Yeah, at night this is a very nice airport, by the way. Yeah, it is. It's a nice airport. So they are fueling. So you can see this is our airport where we depart today. So nice airport. For the people that work here or familiar are with the airport, yeah, let me know if it is a little bit realistic, because I was never here before, so I cannot tell how good it is or how it matches the real airport. Did you see Metalman are taking off on 05 or the 23? 05, that's our departure runway for today, 05, because the wind is coming from that way, according to sim. Elliot, great thumbnail at Visuals Productions, thank you very much, mate. Joe Trimboli, your sim audio is a little louder than normal today. Right, then I will lower that a bit. Dexter, good evening. Welcome to the stream, mate. Hope you are doing fine, and thanks for joining. So, do we need something else here?
Moyo subscribe to the channel.
Moyo, if I pronounce that correct, thanks for joining and thanks for subscribing to the channel. So thanks, and yeah, enjoy. Also, if you have questions, please join the chat, and you always can ask. If I cannot answer, then someone else will answer. So welcome to the stream. Dexter, hello with the Balls Productions. Thank you, no problem, mate. Elliot, is this payware? Yes, this is payware. Our arrival airport is yeah, standard out of the box. We needed to put on some lights here. So let me do this beacon light, a logo light. There we go. So I think fueling is right done now. We can also put this on. Not that it's working or something, but just for the show. Transponder we can put on, because this is not a fly-by-wire, and if you fly close, this will not go lower or anything. So no problems. So we can also put this on, and then we should be good, I think. Alright, so we go to the init page again. We go to the second page. Right here. Our block fuel, that's 10.6. 10.6. And then we need those numbers. For that we go right here, this page. And then 05. I can barely read it. It says 05, right? Do we have more than one runway? I'm not sure. Anti-ice off, packs on. It looks so blurry. 69.1. 69.01 slash 28.7. 28.7. That should be it. And then we calculate. ADC, have you checked the rud brakes, mate? Yeah, I already checked everything. Everything is working. Trimboli, real time and weather in the sim today? Yes, real time, real weather, everything on real. Jet77, oh no, my sim crashed again, third time, guess I will be just watching today. Oh, that's not so good. Lately I need to restart my sim 2 times, 3 times before everything works, also sim connect and stuff. So that is what is happening with me. Today it's from the first time that I started it up and everything was connected and working, so I hope it stays like that. Carvin Davis, GH77, are you flying today with Davy? So he was supposed to fly, it seems, but his sim crashed, so yeah. That night, yes, and I tried, if it didn't not work, okay. So we go to the performance page. And there we can click here. It's 21 degrees here in Auckland, so if someone can confirm, ADC, 21 degrees Celsius is the temperature at your location. So our V speed's 154 2 times and 158. So we'll put that in 154 for a V1, 154 for a V2, and 158 for a V2. PR 154. Gee. Then we have also flaps 2 down 0.0, so 2 slash DN 0.0, and then we have the flex temp of 60, I believe, but it's so blurry. 60, yes. And there we go. So everything is, there's a message that I don't like, so we delete, and then we go back here, we calculate the wind request. Carvin Davis saw the landing yesterday on recorded. It was foggy and hard. Landing, well, landing was actually still pretty soft, but according to the numbers, of course. But yeah, it was very difficult. You see, in our Air New Zealand fleet, we have the DHSC-8 Q300s, ATR 72-600s, A320-232s, A320-271, and Neo is it, I think, and then the A321-271, and the 787 and 9s, and the 777-300s. That's all we have in our fleets. Alright. And thank you for the information, mate. Jet77, yep, everything was set up, including flight plan and APU. Was pretty stable last week, but okay. Yep, sorry to hear that, mate. So I think everything is in here, and then yeah, we also need to set this to idle. There we go. Then we wait for the company message as well. So I'm ready, and I can start APU. There we go. So guys, let me know how far you are, and then we can continue. Isabel, welcome to the stream. Hope you are doing fine, and happy new year to you. And Carvin Davis, hi Isabel. Elliot, with those productions, I am doing circuit practice at this airport. in the sim, so you may see me. Okay. I see someone coming here. So APU is starting. Carving the plane next to Air New Zealand is close. Yeah, there is maybe someone with another airport that don't see this plane. That is probably the case. So who's flying tonight? So I see 3 green planes. So Joe is flying, and Dexter is flying. Guys, Knight, are you flying today? And so Joe is parked somewhere there, and then Dexter needs to be parked somewhere there. I don't know. Now that Night you are, and Dexter, yes, you too. Okay. Karin love the New Zealand logo, but does anyone know what it is? Not really, no. I don't know what it is. It looks like a leaf. This one, this I don't know. So we have also Air New Zealand right here. So APU started, APU bleed is on. So if the guys are ready, then we will continue. We'll put on a seatbelt sign and no smoking. Isabel, Canadian North, the 737-200 combi, yellow knife to a nickel. Well, the problem is there that we don't have the 737-200. We have only the 737, 67 and 800 for now. So that are the 737s that we have. The 200 we don't have. And explain, I have the 200 version, but not in this one.
Requesting pushback. Ground New Zealand 90520 pushback tag is available to answer your request.
So we will ask already our the pushback. Then we can disconnect also our ground power unit.
Hello, Captain. We are ready for pushback.
So we will do that here. Shocks can go, external units as well. There we go. Current Kura is a New Zealand iconic symbol. It reflects who we are and who we aspire.
Bypass pin inserted.
With Maori origins, the overall form of the kuro is a pattern known as mango par. Sorry if I pronounce everything a very wrong, difficult word. But thanks for the info, mate. Isabel, imagine if a New Zealand logo was a kiwi bird. Yeah. Will also be nice. Carvin, looking forward to the flight in my country. Alright, nice. So, who is driving there? Who's that? So we go nose to the left and then a tail to the right. That's correct? Yes, that's correct.
brakes, please.
Okay, release parking brakes. We will do that. There we go.
Commencing push. All engines clear. Start at will.
Alright. So we start engine number 2. Dirk said that was me, just pulling up so you know where I am. Alright. Isabel, at the moment, what is your biggest flight? I don't know. My flights are mostly around 2 hours or less. I think the longest flight was 2 hours 15 or something, maybe 30. But I try to keep it under the 2 hours. And what was the nicest flight? I don't know. We had so many nice flights, so it's hard to say. Carwin, you like sitting near the wings, but not emergency exit. Oh, yeah. So engine number 2 is stable. So we can start engine number 1 as well. Cloud at night again, we will be flying over the sea. Not really, I think. Oh yeah, just next to the coast actually, yes. Indeed.
Ground New Zealand 320.
Just the last part is over the hills.
New Zealand 320 taxi to.
Please set parking brakes.
So parking brake.
Taxiway Kilo Delta.
There we
Waiting
go.
your confirmation for a good engine start.
Contact tower
So we have a good engine start.
7 when ready.
Taxiing hold
I'm pitch to
runway
ground.
5 right.
We have a good
Taxiway
engine
Bravo
start.
5
You
Alpha
can disconnect.
Alpha 10 New Zealand 320.
Joe, I'm taking a slightly different route, going to the left of Mount Taranaki. Okay. You need to meet someone there. Karen, here we go. Knight at night, but close from the coast, yes. And George and Belly replace 2 waypoints, okay? No problem. Karen, you will fly over the Tasman Sea. Yeah, I have no clue how that calls, but I think you will be right.
Tow truck disconnected.
Joe, you are using a manga and Azdak, okay.
Left is clear, right is clear.
Isabel, you are starting a flight, so where you are flying to? And with what? From where to where you fly? And what plane? Brakes hot. Alright. Why are my brakes hot? I didn't push them. So we can disconnect this, turn off, and then I turn on the taxi lights. And then we wait until we have confirmation of everyone that is ready to fly. So, and Joe and Dexter, yeah, no, Dexter is already waiting there. Joe and Canada Knight, are you ready? Elliot, are you on a live player? Well, everything is on live and not live. It's the middle thing, so yeah. Good night, NVIDIA released its latest update today, a driver update, so I'm using it here for the first time now. Yeah, I'm also using that one. I just downloaded it, installed it, and so we'll see how it goes. Why we have a message. Brakes hot. Why my brakes are getting hot? Delayed takeoff for cool. Really? Dexter took the night FENIX was going to fly a 737 but didn't have a livery ready. Was pushed for time a little. Alright. Carving a seatbelt and no smoking sign on. Yep, those are on. And Joe ready, I guess. Okay, that night to Dexter you are showing us a small plane. Not from me today. From me, he was at least a big plane. So who's taking off here? Is that Dexter? Isabel, I'm doing a LATAM 767 flight. And I'm already struggling to keep it right here. From you are lost something to Santiago. Okay. Nice. Sure, the PC just rebooted and no reason. Enjoy your flight, we'll try to catch up. Okay, no problem, mate. Sorry to hear that. Very sorry to hear that. Kevin, will you be streaming from Christchurch or something in the future? Well, that's always possible. We have not so many choices in New Zealand and Australia and stuff, so it definitely will come up sooner or later. I think sooner, because actually not for the coming 2 weeks, but after it's possible. So from Christchurch. Also the problem is a bit the flight times. Mostly the flights from Christchurch are pretty short, so that's why. But we will do it definitely. Next, no, still at the taxiway. Okay, should be just in front of you, I think. All right. And I don't see anyone here anymore.
Ground Jetstar 227 with Oscar ready to taxi IFR.
So there we have a plane coming. So who is that? Corinne, hope for a great flight and landing, but problems always happens, yeah. And it seems my rudder seems to be very sensitive. So landing will be, I will put it in a slide, I guess. So we have a landing here, so we will hold short right here. It seems to be a 787.
New Zealand 320 ready at runway 5 right, departing straight out.
A380, I mean, sorry.
Hold short runway 5 right. Traffic is generic on short final.
There we go. All the lights are on.
Short runway 5 right, New Zealand 320.
Flaps are set to 1. Yes, and we needed actually 2. Sorry. 2. So who is the plane behind me? That's the Neo. So who is that?
United 9er 17, turn next taxiway.
And there is another plane coming. Dexter, you are the third. Okay. So there's Dexter. He's a small plane. That night, the good news today is that there is a new powerful GPU with. Oh, all right. Oh yeah. Carwin, I love the wingtips like and sword, but I'm not the one behind you. All right. So we will line up. That night, low power consumption and a low price. Oh, didn't hear anything of that. So, if you can provide me some more details about it. So we will line up, give the other two pilots a bit of space. And then we are ready for takeoff. We just wait for a Dexter and then we are ready for our last flight of the week. Of course, next week we are back, and then we fly also with the FENIX A320 from Benin to Gabon, Libreville in Gabon. And then the day after Tuesday we will fly in Japan. So we have another plane coming there as well. So who is that plane? Is it someone from us? So we have me, we have Knight at night, and we have Director, I believe. So if someone that is from us, let me know. If that's maybe Joe. Don't know. So guys, ready? Put it in the chat, and then if you are ready or not ready, put it in chat, and then we are going. Joe, it's not you. Alright, so then I guess we are ready. So there we go, guys. Cloud at Night and Dexter are ready. So thank you very much. And then there we go. 3, 2, and 1. And there we go. It's a bit hard to keep it straight because it's so sensitive. V1 or rotate. Positive rate of climb and gear up. And we have some faults here. Really? So we go to climb mode.
Auckland Tower, New Zealand tree.
So what problems we have? Brakes hot. Yeah, I know, brakes hot.
Auckland approach New Zealand tree
So since today we have a lot of problems with the temperature of the brakes, it seems.
Squawk 5544 New Zealand 320.
And so there we have a second plane that will be ignited at night. He's climbing like a rocket. And then where is Dragster? See this? I think here is Dragster. Carvin, I always say that my Imagine Air New Zealand are like family, like Air New Zealand A320 is a parent like that, and small propeller or ATR and Bombardier are like children. Nice. So we retract the flaps, and then we have that levers that are not in the correct position. Try to fix. Okay. So the brakes are still hot. So 2 minutes in the flight, 4,000 feet, and we'll go into the clouds. Corin, like ATR and Bombardier are like a brother and sister. Well, that's a nice thought. So we will make our first turn very shortly. So, tonight at night, GeForce RTX 4070 Ti for 799. All right. Yeah, I hope I can upgrade soon. But I first need to wait until my camera is back to see what that will cost. Normally it's under warranty, but you know how it works. I always say when this part is not under warranty, so then we need to pay a lot of it for it. So that's a bit of yeah, I will know it in a few weeks. And it's also a bummer that I need to wait so a long time. So in the meantime I prepared my old camera, and I hope that will work fine. So, and then after, yeah, I'm still thinking what I will to do first, but yeah, a new graphics card is for sure on the list. And of course you cannot do everything. So it seems that there are again stutters. So finally, next week we fly in Japan. So Tuesday we do a Japanese flight, I think it is, or it was, and maybe I changed it because I didn't find the right plane or something. Let me see. Yeah, it's Japan. From Nagoya to Kumamoto. That's our flight for next week, Tuesday. And then Wednesday we fly from Moldavia to Cyprus. That's a flight request. And then we have also a flight with the PMDG 737-700 from Houston, Texas, Kansas to Kansas City, Missouri, in the US, of course. So that's for next week. And there is one missing, so I need to prepare that yet. Still. Carwin Davis, I've never been to Invercargill. Well, I think this is the second time we fly to Invercargill. Was never there before in real life, so I cannot say anything about it. So meantime I check for our Volanta to see where the other pilots are, like Derrickster and Knight at Night. So Derrickster is going the wrong way, it seems. Knight at Night is above me, I believe. Somewhere. There is Knight at Night. And Dexter has a problem, I believe. And then also Joe is flying. So, but for now we see only one plane, and Dexter need to be somewhere there. Good at night, LCLK, that's very close from my location. Oh, nice. Kevin Davis, what's the estimate arrival? Why is the estimate arrival 2020, 22, 23? Is that evening time or estimate time? I have no clue. That's the estimate time to arrival. That's 2020 and 21. So yeah. That's UTC time, yes. Dexter, no autopilot. Oh, that's bad. So now you are facing the correct direction, I see. So there's the estimate time of arrival. But it's not my local time or local time in New Zealand. That's PC time, but UTC. Then 20,000 feet, or already higher than that. So we have a 1 hour and 45 minute flight, guys and girls. So yeah, in the meantime I can say something about Air New Zealand, but also EDC already told us a lot. So it's Air New Zealand, and call sign is New Zealand. The country is New Zealand, and so the airline is founded in August 1939, and they started operations on April 1965, but I think there was a name switch or something. So it's part of a group from Air Nelson, Ansett, Australia, and Mount Cook Airlines. So the base or main hub is Auckland International, so the airport where we departed from. And then the focus cities are Christchurch International, Hong Kong, Los Angeles International, and Wellington International. So the fleet size is 105 aircraft, and one is coming in the future. So average fleet age is 8.7 years old. So they have the ATR-72, they have 29 of them. They have also the Airbus A320-200, the one that we are flying today. They have in total 17 of them. And then also the A320neo, they have 6 of them. They have also the Airbus A321neo, they have 9, but in the future there will be 1 more, so that will be 10. They have also the 777, the 300 ER, they have 7 planes of that type. And they have also the 787 Dreamliner and 9 series, so 14 planes of that type. And then they have also the Havilland Canada DHC-8-8, the 300 series, and they have 23 of them. So in total 105 planes, and 1 more coming in the future, and that's the A321 Neo. And so that's the entire fleet of Air New Zealand. The extra APU autopilot is back. Nice. Then Carwin, the cabin crew are preparing the cabin for refreshments. Yeah, it's about time. They can use that. Dexter realized that although I told it to go direct to the next waypoint, the speed was too low. This happened before. Oh, yeah. Carwin Davis, Wellington is the capital of New Zealand. Oh, nice. Dexter, so once I was able to push the nose down and direct it, it picked it up the autopilot again. Yeah. So if your speed is too low, if you get alarms, then the autopilot will never engage any, as long as something is wrong. So you need to do it manual until everything is back to normal, and then you can engage the autopilot again. Dexter, I'm climbing now. Nice. And then Canada at night and good news. That's for sure. Carwin Davis, and they have the AB's livery, A320 777 Dreamliner and propellers. Yeah. Joe Trimboli, I Miss Lazy on board today. Is Miss Lazy on board today? No, after the whole flight from yesterday, she was so exhausted that she could not do a flight today. So she was so tired of the flight of yesterday. Yeah, it's normal. So no Miss Lazy. (27,200 feet, that's our altitude at the moment. Joe, lol, yeah. And my brakes are still hot. So yeah, we cannot cool down the brakes. Dexter to Canada at night. Yes, thank you. I started sweating right away. Again, of course, slight panic is setting in. What's ID doing now? What does that mean? ID? Carwin, she might offset don't want to fly with Davis as a rough landing. Yeah, maybe that's the reason. Yeah, but she's not so talkative, so she better will tell me then. So we will do a little cabin tour. We go through the door here. We have a nice color today. Yeah, a standard cabin. I don't know how the cabin looks from Air New Zealand, or that black seats without logos. I have no clue, but I think Carvin can tell us. He was in that plane. So that's our cabin tour. Carvin, I clicked the like button, 8:30 AM my time. Thank you very much, mate. I really appreciate it. We have 14 likes. So thank you, thank you. Tonight at night, does anyone read PC Pilot magazine? No. I'm not a reader. I'm a watcher. Not a reader. Karen Davis will be flying this in May to Wellington. Yes. Will be nice. Will be nice. We are still climbing, and do we still see a Knight at night? No, we don't see him anymore. Or at least I don't see him. Dexter took Knight at night? No, I used to read plenty of magazines, but kind of lost that habit. Why you ask? So magazines I don't read anymore because yeah, I find everything on the internet. If I read something, it is on the internet. So Corin Davis, Air New Zealand seat is black in front, no Air New Zealand logo. The back is white with magazine and safety instructions. Okay, so it's a little bit looking than what we were seeing here, so quite the same. Alright, so thank you for the information, Karin. I'll say welcome to the stream. Hope you are doing fine, and a happy new year to you. So we just departed 20 minutes ago, around that, from Auckland, New Zealand, and we will fly to Invercargill, also in New Zealand, but other end of the island. Elliot, you're back. VATSIM controller got furious with me for no reason. Okay, it can happen. Cohen just like this, yes. Okay, thanks for the reply and the information, mate, so we know this cabin looks like the one from Air New Zealand. Dexter, only a few years when I put PC together, then I used to buy PC magazine to find out what are the best parts, components like CPU, hard drives and stuff. But even that changed now. I'll say, yep, you too. Thank you very much. Elliot, first time that it happens, yeah. Sometimes I can understand them because if there are pilots that don't behave, pilots that are new, like me, then yeah. And they have a lot of work or need to reply a lot of things, and you know, there's always something, and sometimes I can understand that they get angry or something, but then against the wrong people. So yeah. Trickster used to buy ED and GE video game magazine for years. The night Trickster just knew about it and wanted to know if it was good. Okay, nice. That night cruising speed down to 240, so you could lead the way. Okay, but I have no visual on you yet. Or you are already behind me. Oh yeah, okay, there you are. There you are. So we see a cloud at night descending to our... Oh no, it's probably already cruising, so we are going up. Yeah. 35,200 feet. So the cruising speed is down to 240, so you could lead the way. Thank you very much, mate. Carwin Davis Air New Zealand size doesn't have a logo. Some have entertainment on a seat on a big international flights, but the A320 short flights is the one you are seeing. Yep, all right. Elliot, yep, but didn't do anything wrong. Yeah, for that you don't need to do anything wrong. If they have just other bad pilots or pilots that ignore things or do things wrong, then yeah, you don't need to do anything wrong. Then they just do it to everyone. I think it's human. Carwin Davis, when I see the cockpit, like it's like looking at... Oh, okay. Joe Trimboli, flight level, vitamins, cheers, and Carwin, you got your LMP ready, so there we go. So thank you, and cheers guys, and enjoy. So Joe, cheers, Carwin, and cheers. Thanks, mate. Also for you, enjoy your drinks. So after 24 minutes we are cruising, and we are leading the way. So Cloud at Night is behind us. And there he is. In the meantime, we have 16 likes, so 4 to go. It will be nice. Late at night, who has this feeling that Coca-Cola is the reason for Wittwall's productions to fly? Yeah, there's always a reason. Simple signs off. Thank you, Carwin. So yes, it's a reason to fly. That's what I like about flying with Emirates. One time I was flying in a business class. I didn't pay for it or something, but I just got it. And the flight attendant was so nice, and yeah, she brought me over all the time my drinks and whatever I wanted to have, even whiskey and stuff, you know. It was nice. Dexter at night? No, I don't think so. Not unless he starts wearing a bandana with the logo on it. Don't bring me your own ideas. Carvin, it should be a Whitwell production sponsor. Joe, look down to your left. What we see on our left? Water, I believe. No? I'm already over water, so I think it will be a bit too late. Excellent. That might be a giveaway. Maybe we can do that. Carvin, Emirates A330, A380 and others ones have showers for business class and bar. Yeah. So it's actually very nice. So no complaints. Carvin, this is the Tasman Sea that we are flying over. Alright, thank you. And Clyde Night, once I read that if you want to give hostess some hard time, ask her for a glass of Diet Coke. Yeah. And also ask for fresh milk. Karen, at least I don't drink Coke, so I don't need to worry. Dexter, does anyone remember Africola? No, they don't ring a bell. No. Tell me more about it. John Roberto, good night. Well, sleep well, and see you next time. Truth Body, check screenshots. Will do. Screeny shotsy. Where is screenshots? What the heck is that? It's a round circle with some eyes in the middle. Alright. I already saw that place because I was telling that time that it was very round, so it looks a little bit fake because it's so round. But we didn't see that because of the clouds, probably. So for Joe there are no clouds, but for us there are a lot of clouds, so we could not see that. But thanks for the screenshot, mate. They say it might have been a German cola brand, but not sure. But I remember their weird advertisings during the 70s. Texter. I was born in the 70s. Like 76. So I will not remember that. No. So, no. Africola don't ring a bell. At night at cruising altitude it becomes extra bubbly because the CO2 is able to release more easily in the lower air pressure of the cabin. Still, for some reason Diet Coke is the worst offender. Oh, okay. Didn't know that. Karen, you were born in the 90s. Okay. The 90s. Oh, I was born in the 70s. Mid 70s. So already old. So Dexter, if you remember the 70s, then you need to be from the 60s. I guess. You don't need to say. Karen, 1990. Oh, okay. Jonah, I wish I could sleep well. I still hear the voice of the TV, even the door is closed. Okay. Joe, early 70s for you. Oh. Joe, I didn't expect that you were from the early 70s. Oh. But now I get the picture. Not your profile picture, but the picture in general, you know. And then Dexter, also for you, I also get the picture then. Yes, I don't mean anything bad with it, but now I know some things. So Dexter, yes, you are from the 60s. Karen, your parents were born in the 60s. Alright. And then Joe Trimboli, about 5 years older than you. Alright. Dexter, no, I didn't think you did with the Wolves Productions. What do you mean? For me, it's yeah, all the people that are coming back. That's what I mean actually with get the picture. Is that all the people that are coming back all the time and that fly with me, they are around my age. So all the people or the frequent people that are in the chat or in the stream are all my age. So that's what I get the picture. But that's nice. Very nice. So in the meantime we will check some things here. Flight plan. Sorry, performance page. That's not what we needed. Program page. Carwin Davis, my age is 30. Yeah. So just past 30. Glad at night for me, being born in the late 60s, the best area for me, the 80s, when game consoles and PCs started to be available. All through in the late 70s we had the Game & Watch, if anyone remember that. No, don't remember that. I know one of the first things that I got was the Atari 2600, and that you play on the television. That was my first thing. My first PC was a Commodore 64, I believe. And that was something, the first thing. Dexter, to Carwin Davis, I think the flight simming community is quite spread out in terms of age, yes. Indeed. All ages. Dexter, interesting for me. I bypassed all of the gaming history entirely until PlayStation 1. But that's also a long time ago. Already. The time flies. So our destination airport, we put that in. That is NZNV. Where is that? NZNV. So that's the one that we need right there. So 406 nautical miles to go, guys. Now that night it was a handheld held with 2 screens. You just flip it open and you would play in Donkey Kong. Yeah, I think I remember that. And how was it called? Well, I'm not sure if this is the same thing, but I remember something like that. And there's yes, 2. PS1 is already history too. Indeed. Corin Davis, I used to have a PlayStation 1 when I was younger than PlayStation 2, and then way up to PlayStation 4 and Xbox One. Okay. Now that night I came and watched. Well, the name don't sound familiar, but yeah, how you explain it, yeah, I know something like that, but I don't know the name anymore. But you know, it's so long time ago. Back in the day, I was always switching other game with the steering wheel, and you only could drive straight. You needed to follow the road, but I wish I could turn to the right and drive to the city and stuff like that. And in that time, we only could dream of it. And now that is, yeah, we have everything actually now. Now that night, Atari 2600 was your first console. Yeah, for me too. So the Atari 2600. And then there was one game with a kangaroo that you needed to climb on to ladders and that you needed to kick. So with a kangaroo, that's what I remember. And Corbin Davis, the cabin flight tech, is looking at us. Yeah, I think because they're all young people, so I will say from what the heck they are talking about. Night at night, pole position was the best racing and game at that time. Yes, I remember that. Pole position. Right at 1-2. So then after I had my Commodore 64, and I had also Speed Kings on it. It was with motorbikes. That was also nice. George and Boy Apple, Asco and Commodore 128 at home. Yeah. Corin Davis, my seat number will be this on this one in May. All right. George and Boy, yep, that was a good game. Yeah, they were, in that time we were happy very easily. After when I had my first real PC, and that was, I don't remember which one it was, a 386 or something, and I was playing there IndyCar, the Indianapolis 500, and that was the only track that I had, and I played hours and hours and hours, turning in driving in circles, and not with a steering wheel, but just with the keyboard. Elliot, I'm back. Worst explanation I had on a FATSIM. Experience that you had on FATSIM. Well, sometimes it are from those days, so yeah. Just be lucky that I'm not a controller. Karin, I used to play Gran Turismo car race and got addicted to it. Yeah, I was doing that too on the PlayStation. After it was Forza. But then after I started to, yeah, the real simulation thing on the PC, you know, like iRacing. But then I think I started in 2008 or something with iRacing, and then I came more into it in 2014 to 2015 until 2 years ago, I believe, 3 years ago already. Then I stopped at that, and I went to the flight sim again. Kevin, now you are in the South Island around Nelson. Oh, okay. So we have still Ignite the Night behind us. Nice, nice, nice. In the meantime, I will check and Dexter and Joe. Where are the guys? And someone took a screenshot there, and that's Dexter 20 minutes ago. Alright. Oh, and oh yeah, and Joe is going to spot something. And it seems that Dexter and Ignite the Night are close to each other, so I only see one plane, but there are two. No, it changed now. So Dexter is a bit further away. Yeah, sometimes it needs some time. That night, Ultra, the games had terrible graphics compared to what we have now, but I really enjoyed them more than today, and I used to keep playing until I finished the game. Yeah. Karin, I know those areas as I've flown past them. Alright. Dexter, we should be all quite close together according on Volanta. Yeah, I saw that too, but now there's a gap between you and Ignite at Night. And Joe, yeah, is going sightseeing a little bit. There was one game where I learned the most of it, and that was also in the 1890s, and I learned my English from it, and that was Police Quest 3, I think it was, or 2 maybe, I don't remember which one, but yeah, one of the Police quests in that time I learned my English with it, because I didn't have English at school. I was below 12 years I think, so you needed to type in what that police officer needed to do. So if you needed to open a door, you needed to put in open a door. If you needed to open the trunk, then you needed to put that in. but I didn't know how that was called, the back of the car, so I needed to take a book and read on from translation from Dutch to English, and then word by word I learned my English with a PC game. QUADRANT night, yes, from Sierra. Yeah, it's possible it's from Sierra. I don't remember actually, but that was a really nice game. Dexter, yep, that's a nice way of learning English. Yes, indeed, that's how I learned my English, word by word. And now you have just a Google Translate. Everything goes quickly. You paste it in, and you don't learn anything anymore. But at that time, you needed to take a book. You translate it. Okay, that word in Flemish, that word in English. Okay, and you remember that. Also, ashtray. That were the first two things I learned actually. Yeah, maybe not the first two, but you know that were the words that I was learning in the beginning. Joe, whoa, Police Quest and King's Quest, they were good. Yeah. That night for me it was Sweet Larry. Yeah, third one. That was a good one. So you need to put in your age. So, and if you said you were 12 years old, then the window blind was didn't went open far enough. Sorry. Karin, for my dinner tonight I will have takeaway fish and chips with hot dog, and as haven't had takeaways in 4 months. Oh. Nice, nice, nice. Next, at university, a fellow student was from Spain, with a really strong accent. And she told me that she had learned most of her English from TV series Prisoner and Dull and Block. Lol. So all her speech was a bit prison gangster based. Lol. Joe, I'm too young for this Larry, yeah. Karin, I will only do that if my bank pays me from my company and that runs it. Oh, okay. The extra cell block, sorry. Not at night, mind your language TV series is a bad way to learn English, yeah. Depending on what series that you watch, of course. But the best way is still with a book. Translation book, that's the best way. Karin, I'm listening to Open Your Eyes from Click Track here. Hard, very nice song. Yeah, not familiar with that one. So guys, in the meantime, 19 likes. Oh, there is a QUADRANT night coming very close. Nice, nice, nice. We see the big engines from the A320 Neo. Yes, yes. Joe, mind your language is one of my favorite shows. Okay. Dexter, what flight level are you guys? 36,000. 36,000. 360. So we are flying for 51 minutes, and we still need to do 300 and I can barely read that thing. 298, it seems. So blurry. 360, okay, same here. Alright. So guys, who tried the helicopters? There are two 206 Bell helicopters. There is also an R44 freeware version helicopter, Robinson R44. So who tried one of those? Dexter not tried helicopters yet, okay. Because I have a problem. I need an helicopter where I can land on land and on water. And one of the two 206s you can land on water, but those things don't work. Also with the Robinson R44, the freeware, you have floats, but I don't have. The other night I tried one for around 10 minutes, then I discovered that that it was not for me. Okay. Well, it's hard to fly, but I like to fly them, but to control it, the smallest one, the Cabri or something, the G2, flies nice. I can control it well. Compared to the 407, that's very hard to do. At night I'll draw. I like helicopters too much, even in real life. Yeah. Oh, and there we have a oh, Shibuchi. No problem, mate. Our plane's attached. Chochimbole, I like the Cabri in VR. I tried the 206, but a lot harder. Yeah, I downloaded the R44 yesterday, but didn't even get off the ground. I need to check my controller settings. Well, yeah, so, but I think you have in the R44 you have two versions now, because it's already a long time available, but you needed to also use the app for it to fly it. But now they also made it compatible with a new flight, how you call that? Yeah, that you can fly it without that app, because we can now fly helicopters in the sim. But I think I have that model, and you normally it should be floats as well, but I don't find the button to have the floats. On the stick, there are some buttons that you can push. You can also throw out the doors and stuff, so that is working. But I saw a video on YouTube where that guy had more buttons. So, and then also on the 206, yeah, also when you go into the water, the floats blow actually, and then you float, but the helicopter still goes into the water completely. So maybe that's a bug or something, but there's also a switch where you can power it on that you don't do anything. So I don't know. So if someone has more information about it, let me know. Now that night you lowered your speed. Okay. Kevin Davis, looks like the planes behind you is trying to get the lead to Invercargill. Yeah, no, but it's just accidentally, I believe. Sometimes speed changes. At night, how many monitors are connected to your sim? 3. Actually, one to the sim. That's the middle one. That's my sim screen. Yeah, if you can call it like that. On my left there is OBS, so the program where I'm running the stream on. That's on my left, and also ATC, pushback tool and stuff is on my left. On my right we have SimBrief, YouTube, and Nightbot stream elements. Then we have also Fly Live, little nav map, SkyDolly, and a virtual flight online data transmitter. Then we have also Streamlabs, FS Realistic, Volanta, and a few other things. So before, when I was do the iRacing stuff, then there was also a monitor on my roof, on the ceiling of my roof, and so that was my fourth monitor. Now I have only 3. Joe, I downloaded and I ran the app as well. Yeah, but there is something weird, because if you run it with the app, if you download the thing with the app, then it don't show in a rotorcraft. So you can select a rotorcraft, and if you have the newest version actually without the app, then it shows in a rotorcraft. And then you can also do the offshore thing from Aerosoft. Then you can depart from those oil things there in the sea. And if you run the one with the app, then you cannot do that. Then it's not yeah, you cannot find it in rotorcraft. It's the same with the 145. Elliot, I've calmed down more now. Okay. Yeah, never stress too much, mate. It's not good for your heart. Some people have a bad day and just accept it and or ignore it and don't put it through your body. Just let it go. It's just a simulator, you know. We do it for fun, and just leave it. Otherwise it will ruin your day, and it takes some months away from your life. Not at night, and now you are complaining from stutters. What do you mean? Karin, wonder if Joe Trimboli is on his way. As he said, he will catch up. Yeah, he's on his way, but he's doing some sightseeing. Or he was doing some sightseeing. He's coming back now, and he will join us. So in 10 minutes he will join us, I believe. Kevin, I usually go for walks when I'm stressed out and not on a flight sim but other issues. Yeah, that's a good thing to do. Elliot, at Karin Davis, this is it's a night time here, so a little difficult. Not at night, using all using all those software. Yeah. I'm trying things out, and that's actually the helicopter thing is for my on-air company, because I want to do rescue jobs there, and if I fly the Cessna 172 float, then I can do landings at sea, but with that one I cannot do the rescues on land. Sometimes you have space enough, sometimes you don't have space, so you need a helicopter. And I like to have an helicopter that I can use on land and on sea. So I try everything out, but nothing works. Jotin body heading to Dovot. Yeah, me too. We all, I guess. Yes. So we are all short to each other. So you will join in a minute or 10. You are with us. So we will reach Dovot at the same time. I guess something like that. Jotin body 110 nautical miles. Okay. Because at night it has been a while now that I'm not receiving any ads from your stream. Why is that? I have no clue. I have no clue. Maybe you need to check that bell again. I hear from other people the same, that it sometimes they don't get any notification or something. So yeah, I have no clue. Even sometimes I get notifications from someone that I didn't put the bell on, or where I'm not subscribed from, and still have every time they post something, I get something from them. So that's very weird. Next, 104 to Dovot. Okay. Elliot, float planes are so difficult. Yeah, there's also a problem with the float planes because the float planes don't steer always in the water. Like the 172, it don't steer. I tested out the Twin Otter, it don't steer. The Beaver, it works. Also that Grumman Goose or something, that is also steering. But some planes are not steering in the water, so that's also difficult. So give me a helicopter, a decent helicopter that I can land on water and that I can land on land. Elliot, I think something happened to YouTube algorithm recently. Maybe they're sorting out this new shorts mentioning thing. Yeah, maybe, I don't know. Carvin, so if you're in Tasman Sea, again, usually they fly Tasman Sea to Invercargill and Dunedin. Okay. Glad at night, no. Not a notification advertisements paid at I still get them sometimes not, but it depends. If you watch it two different videos after each other, then in the second video you don't get. That's something what I have sometimes, but lucky you, then you don't need to watch those advertisements. Because sometimes it's annoying, or always, because some advertisements are pretty long and some you cannot skip. Say really. Paid ads, that is. Joe, can you see my light yet? We will check. No. I cannot see your lights at the moment. You really need to be very close to see it. Maybe you can flash your lights, maybe then I see it. Because also I don't see Dexter. Dexter is also not so far away, but I cannot see him. It's only Ignite at night that I can see. So we go back to the cockpit to see how far we need to go. So 183 or something, it's so blurry, I need to change that again. But I thought maybe that's good for the stutters. But I think the birds, the European birds, were the problem. So I deleted them because they were also not looking great. Elliot, I stress quite a bit, and I can feel it worsening my physical. So why is that, Elliot? I noticed that you stress quite easily. And so, how come? So we have snow. Snow. You're still young, mate. So there is nothing that you need to stress about or too much. Colin Davis said that the Southern Alps. Oh, okay. Well, looks nice. Mm-hmm. Elliot, fear of the future. Why is that? You're still young. You have the whole future for you, and you still can decide in what direction you go. And you're doing your PPL, so I think you have all the chances. So why you need to stress out? I think there are other people or other teenagers that have to have more stress than you, because they are in completely different situations. They have a way more difficult time. So I think your parents do pretty well, I believe. I think you have everything what you need. So why you need to stress? Carving all the hills with snow, Southern Alps. Okay, thank you very much for the information. In the meantime, we have 20 likes. 20. Thank you, guys. If my son was doing his PPL license, I would be very proud. You know. Maybe he will never do that because maybe he will never be interested in that. But if he is, I will support him, and I will pay it for him as well. Joe, check the screenshots, okay? Good at night to Elliot. No need to stress. The magic word is ignore. Even all social media apps have these options. Option, yeah, indeed. We go to screenshots. Oh, nice, nice. Thank you very much, Joe. Nice. Very white. And you have the dark livery. The opposite than we have. Elliot, I think there is a lot of pressure, and I'm very grateful. It's not around aviation, but school and other stuff. It gets hard to decide, but I always see, let's say, an issue with exams. I feel like someone. So is the pressure coming from the parents that you need to succeed in school, that you need to have high grades and stuff like that? You know, I think your parents just want to have the best for you, and I think a little pressure can be good. Dexter cannot get any emitter for New Zealand. No, yeah, well, yeah, Invercargill, that's what you mean. I will check out, mate. Do we have that? What are you flying, actually? Where are you? Sure. Try the night. You are flying the Phoenix. Where we get that? Let me see. Go here. Oh. Me neither. So no meter data available, so I don't have it either. Yep. So I can give you just the wind and the direction and the wind speed. That's 294 at 19 knots. That's what I can give you. And then the QNH, yeah, that we will see at the end. So that I cannot give you right now. What else we need? Temperature. Maybe we'll find that here. Temperature. So that's here, your temperature. $294, yeah, something like that. This now 2967 something at yeah, around 18-19 knots, but now it changed drastically to 37 knots, and also direction. I will come back to that in when we start our descent. I will come back to that because the wind changed now. So it's now 339 at 37 knots. So that's in our back. So we get now. You can also see that here 343 at 31. You can see that here the wind speed and direction. Elliot, to Ignite the Night, I'm working on it and slowly improving, and that's very good, mate. Actually, you have 18 degrees, okay. And there is a helicopter in front of us. Who is that helicopter? That night to Elliot, keep walking and never surrender. This is my advice to you. Yeah, life is never easy, so you need to just get through this. And it will even not be easier when you get older. Now, if you are young, it's the easiest period. Elliot, you just put pressure on yourself. Don't do that, mate. Or at least not too much. Pressure is good, but don't freak out about it. Elliot, well, what is that? And he sees, don't hop, what is that? Oh, who is that? So we have Ignite the Night there, so I guess this is Joe, or is it Dexter? So it's Joe. And Joe is on our right, so we will check our Distance 115. Oh, really? Talking too much. Okay. So we very soon need to start our descent. Less than 20 nautical miles to go. And we see Joe passing there. So okay, so we can go to 2000 feet. And there we go. And then we keep an eye on this, and then we start our descent very shortly. So now we are all three close to each other. So we have Knight Knight there, and then Joe right there. And then we are flying over the snow. We just passed it. That night, our childhood was full of stories with happy endings, and when we grew up and faced the real world, we were shocked. Very true. Very true. So 5 nautical miles to go. And then we can start our descent, guys. Corinne Davis got to go now. I'll see you next time. Corinne, have a wonderful day. Also have a wonderful weekend. Maybe we have some time tomorrow. Yeah, in the morning then. But we will see how that works out. If not, have a wonderful weekend. Enjoy your weekend and everything what you will do. And then I will catch you next week. Yeah, the little introductions. Yeah, you know the thing what happened last year, and that sad thing that didn't help at all. Yeah, I know, that's very sad. It's yeah. There's nothing that you can do about it, and you just need to keep going. And of course, it's not easy. And the first is not easy, and the second is not easy, and the 20th is also not easy because it will happen again. So it's never easy. But you just need to go on, mate. Oh, no, never. Yep, indeed. It will never be easy. Those things. So I can only say, yeah, you need to go on and think about the good things. And yeah, it will be fine. So in the meantime, we have started our descent, and then we can put in the wind conditions and stuff, QNH. Well, I don't know that yet, and the wind changed again because we have only 3 knots wind So that thing is changing all the time here. So yeah, it's too early to put that in. Do we need that actually? We will see. So temperature was 18 degrees. Someone told me 18 degrees. Here it says 20. Yeah, we will see. So we have no weather for our location here. If we were running a Rex weather than we had, I could give you, but yeah, for this I cannot give you. So we put medium brakes already on. There we go. 29,400 feet. Now it says 17 degrees, so we will wait until the end to put it in. And then I'll try to locate the other pilots, and I lost everyone, it seems. So I don't see anyone anymore. Guys, where are you? In the meantime, we have some nice scenery. In the meantime, we are flying for 1 hour and 23 minutes. That night you lost me. Yeah, it seems. I'm descending and I'm at 27,000 feet. Can we open that window? No, it's not possible. Pretty hot here. Glad at night you saw me. Oh, okay. But also Joe is gone. I don't see Joe anymore. Oh, I'm far, far above you. I cannot see you. I also don't know where I need to look. Nope. Joe, 32,000 and I guess editing my descent. I'm on 20,000 feet. Knight at night. I'm at 24,000. Okay. So the weather is good today, so we will see our landing or runway very clear. So meantime it's 11 p.m. local time. So in around 20 minutes we will be on the ground, even a bit shorter, earlier. Dexter, Joe, you are overflying Dexter, okay. Then at night I look at Discord, right. Checking Discord. don't see. I just see the one from uploading. Okay, you're still uploading. Okay. And there we go. Oh, okay. So you're just a little bit in front of me. Now it's hard to see. I know where you were located. But you were just a little bit in front of me, it seems. But I cannot see you. Yeah, well, the one flying so high, but I'm still on my thing. Now I need to descend a bit quicker. Speed brakes. Cloud at night speed 250 now, alright. Me too. I need to use my speed brakes a bit, because to get back on my descent dot here. Let me put this on as well. There we go. Alright. Speed brakes off. What's my QNH? We'll check what the QNH is. And it goes back to standard. It's too early still. Maybe 1007, but that was before. For the moment I can change, then I will let you know what the QNH is. And it always go back to a standard. So I need to descend more, and then I will let you know. Next, turning my auto brakes on now, or I will forget again. Mine are already on. Next, you were taking just now, and it was 1007. So I went back to, yeah, but maybe we need to wait until it go, because I think 1007 was already before. We'll see what it will give. So we go to the performance page. We need more drag. There we go. Temperature is 8 degrees or something. I don't know what the heck is going on. Okay, now we can give you the QNH, and that's 1007. So we'll put that in 1007. So that's correct. Temperature 8. Wind 1793. That is not correct. So on 310 we will take 310 for now at 15 knots. What I'm doing. 310 at 15 knots. There we go.
Squawk 7000. Frequency change approved. New Zealand 320.
The accelerator will be different further down, yes. Yeah.
Airbus 10 miles south of
But I'll put it in and I will change when needed,
Request flight following.
because also the wind is changing all the time, so there's not much that we can do about that.
New Zealand 320.
So 10,000 feet, we can turn on the lights.
Roger, New Zealand 320.
Oh, they were still on, so we don't need to turn them on. Landing light, seatbelt signs on, and all the rest is already on, and that was already for the whole entire flight. So 1 hour and 32 minutes. Expected time is 1 hour and 45 minutes. So let's say in 30 minutes we will arrive at Invercargill in New Zealand. I guess it will be a little bit earlier. So here is the airport, and then we just need to go in that way. So actually the airport is right in front of us. There's a Christchurch airport is 1006. Okay. So after this turn, 2 more turns to go, and then we will line up. There's a further north, but I checked and loads of airports, other airports further south, do not have a meter available. Okay, meter. No problem. I think that it don't make a big difference in the simulator, I think, because I think we can just land it without that. I think it's more for auto landing that is important, but other than that we don't need anything for winds and stuff. Especially me, I never do ILS landings, and you know, I do everything manual, so we need to adjust anyway. So I don't think it's that important. So I'm looking for the airport, and don't know, it need to be there somewhere. No clue. All right. So we are going very close. 4,400 feet. Speed brakes that we can go to less than 220, the 210 I think we need. We go to flaps 1. And then we make our left turn. And I will put on the recording already, because yesterday I forgot that, but I think if I put on that recording yesterday, then the simulator will crash. But today it's working fine until now. Just need to keep an eye on our speed here. Okay. Is that approach button working? Yes, that is working. So we go to approach.
$2,500.
Then we slow down. QNH is still 1007. Go to flaps 2. And then we slow down even more. And we don't have any visual at the moment. It's just for a short time. $142. Now at night we will have nice landings, I guess, all lined up. Right. I don't see the runway yet. Landing gear down.
1,000.
I see the runway. Flaps full. And then we prepare for impact. I need a bit more speed, guys. I need more speed. And that plane is going to the left and the right. Whoa, oh, oh, oh. This is an autopilot.
500.
I need more speed, guys.
Sync rate.
Okay, my plane.
Sync rate.
Ready for impact?
Up.
No, 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 no.
40, 30,
Up.
20. Retard. 10, 5. Retard. Retard.
Whoa,
retard.
Chibuchi. Bad landing. Very hard. That was not going as I wanted. But guys, let me know immediately when you will land. I will take here that way and clear the runway. Then we will see the others land as well. So this was a very bad landing, guys. The one from yesterday was even better. We have already one coming in there. I try to go quick. And that seems to be Dirkster in a small plane. So, next one. Who is next? There is the next one. And that's a Neo. Alright. Hey, hard landing. Thanks for your help. Night and night, and it was have a great evening, and I will work on it. Yeah, do that, mate. It's very important. And Joe, you are close. So Elliot, have a wonderful evening, mate, and see you very soon. So who's next? Do we see another plane? Joe and the jumping kangaroo. So I'm still missing one. As a night you are after Joe. So the first one was Dirkster, the second one was Joe, and then we will see now Cladded Night, if I'm correct. And I have no visual. Okay. So I put Valanta open so I can maybe follow you there. You are close. Alright. Okay, I can see. So you're just on the just over the sea, on the border of the sea and land. So I will see you very shortly. It's always nice that we can see each other landing as well. So my landing was very hard. So Joe and Dirkster, how were your landings? Because I bumped mine very hard, and there we see Cladded Night. I see him coming. And luckily we see all the planes today. Just Dirkster is a small plane. I have no idea how that comes, that we see him sometimes in a small plane. There we go. It's sad that we didn't had G877. He was prepared for it, and yeah, if it crashed, then crash. Yeah, it's always sad to hear. Alright, so this is the landing of Knight at night. Dexter appeared off to the left and a bit, and then body went up. But did float a bit, okay, but that's not a big issue. Let's see what Valanta says, okay. So there is another plane coming. Alright. So, we will park this beauty. And then everyone will have some space. Because I was blocking everything here. Yeah, so landing was pretty bad. So welcome to Invercargill, if I pronounce that correctly. It's a standard airport that comes with a simulator, as you can see. Not much space here. I will ram everything here what's next to me. Magic Booster, welcome back, mate. Hope you are doing fine. So happy and new year to you. Do you still know me? Yes, I know you still. So I'll never forget. So yes, not much space. I just will park it here. So just standard airport and nothing special. And we just drive into everything what is parked here. And there we go. Parking brakes up. Magic Booster, sorry for less watching. I was really busy with my work. No problem, mate. And now we have also a new cockpit. Nice, nice, nice. So no problem if you have other things to do. That are those things are more important, of course. So no problem. So we go to our landing of this evening. It was a pretty bad one, so my excuse for that.
Invercargill approach New Zealand 320 is type Airbus 10 miles west of Invercargill 3000.
Magic Booster, I watch most times the stream and back. Okay, nice, thank you. Very nice.
Squawk 4314 New Zealand 320.
Oh, that's a bit quick. And there we go.
Roger, New Zealand 320.
So here we go for the first replay of the landing. It's yeah. I was diving here, and then I needed to pull it up. And I thought I had it, and I had it. But then I do this. Yeah. Alright. So that was our touchdown. We see it from the other side, and then we will also see it from the inside. And then we will tell what we do next week. So this is the last stream of the week for the flight simulator. And then next week, Monday, we are back. Tonight at night, we are all punished tomorrow, guys. No stream. Sorry. Yeah. Maybe there is a stream tomorrow, but not on the sim. Who knows? And I will see what I can do.
Invercargill approach New Zealand 320 is type Airbus 2 miles west of Invercargill 200.
Oh, come on. Which one is it? This one? Here we see the landing from the inside, from the cabin.
013 New Zealand 320.
Okay. So this was our landing replay. So not a good one, if according to the numbers. If I check with Valanta, Valanta says 412, so that's also not good. Okay, so it was not good. So guys, for next week, remember that we fly in Africa on Monday. So Monday stream, we do that also with the FENIX, with the plane where we were flying with today. We do that with Air Côte d'Ivoire. Air Côte d'Ivoire. I think that's the one with the green cockpit. So that is what we do, and we fly actually from Cotonou or something in Benin, and we fly to Libreville in Gabon in the FENIX A320. So that is for a Monday. So that's in 3 days, guys. And then we will have that. Also during the weekend I will release a video about slow motion landings from the airport from last time, and yeah. And then tomorrow, maybe depending on the weather, I will try something to do with the new with the old camera, but not with the new, because that one is broken. So yeah, unfortunately, I will try to do something depending on the weather. If that fails, then maybe I'll try to do something else. We will see. Good at night, Africa. Here will come. Yes, yes, Africa. And then I'm also looking forward to Tuesday for the flight in Japan. I really love Japan. So I'm looking forward to that. We're flying from Nagoya to Kumamoto. I don't know where that is, but it's also in Japan. Oh, and maybe it's not that one, because I knew there was something that I changed, and I think we're flying in, and still need to change the title, because here it's written the ERG-175. Guys, don't buy that plane, don't buy that one, because it's rubbish. I can only tell you that it's a rubbish. So I was planning to do a flight with that without checking that plane. I said then we have something else, but that is completely rubbish. So yeah, I think it will be not Japan, it will be China. I thought it was, and maybe I can tell you immediately. I need to open my file. Let me check. Yeah. So it will be China, guys, with Fuzhou Airlines or something. So yeah, it will not be Japan. I still need to change that. The what is that? The vertical ERG-175. That's 1770 series and the 19 series, 190 series. That's really crap, really. Don't spend your money on that. I don't like it. It also do weird things. So I was planning a flight with that in Japan, but yeah, because the airline where we were flying with then only flew those airplanes. So I needed to go to the next company, and that's in China. So it's a China flight and not a Japanese flight. So my excuse. Yeah, but I hope we can do a flight in Japan very soon. Alright, so that is for next week. We have also a flight request on Wednesday from Moldova to Cyprus. And then we have also on Thursday Houston, Texas to Kansas City in Missouri. And Friday I still need to make that one. So that are the flights for next week. Alright. So guys, this was our stream for tonight, the last one, and yeah, hope you enjoyed it, and hope to see you next week again, maybe tomorrow, who knows. I will test something out if the weather allow it, and then we'll see how that goes. Just if you see it, and just give me your honest opinion, and then we'll see. Jet77, have a great night. Thank you very much, mate. Yep, we missed you here and during the flight. Hope you can join another flight soon. So yeah. Good night, and one day you are most welcome to Olba. Oh, Olba. Okay, but we'll see. Maybe that is I will remember that, Olba. Alright, and if you do want to do a flight request, always you can do that in the Discord channel. Next, thank you again for flying, no problem, mate, and yeah, we'll see each other next week, or maybe tomorrow, or you know, whatever happens. If I cannot do it tomorrow because of the weather or other issues, maybe I put up a stream in the morning or whatever, because maybe some people are still in holiday, and we'll see. Everything is possible, no stress. And Joe, thanks again, everyone. Also you, Joe, thank you very much for joining and flying, and yeah, have a wonderful weekend. Dexter to J77, to Joe, to Jonah, to Night at Night, Elliot, Carvin, see you next time. So, alright. So thank you very much, guys. Theodore, what should I upgrade first? CPU or GPU? My current is the GTX 1650 and the Super and i5-10400F. Then I think it should be the graphics card, so the GPU, I think, because i5-10400, so that's the 10th generation, so that will be okay. So I think it's the graphics card, so that you should upgrade. Because I'm running now with a 11900 or something, i9, and my graphic card is an RTX 2070, I believe. It is. My specs are in the description below, so you can check it out there. And I'm also struggling. Of course, I'm streaming and I'm on 3 screens that are running here on the same GPU, so it's a bit different. But I think it's the GPU that you need to change first. Tutoring body, yep. You got 22 likes, yep. Thank you. 21. And yeah, there will come one of me. Now we have 22. Nice. Good night, day, and thank you with Wolf Productions. No problem, sir. Thank you for flying with me. Theodore, okay, but a graphic card do you recommend? Well, it depends on budget and also, yeah, on what fits in your case, and also the prices will go lower, I believe, for the 30 or the 3000 series. So maybe you can go for that 3000 series or 4000 series. But like a 3080 or something. The other night I changed your CPU. Why? There is still good i7s, and the GPU is 3070 Ti is great. So yeah, maybe that one, 3070 Ti. But I have no prices, so I don't know what. But maybe it's dropping because of the 4000 series that is coming. So yeah. Next, I'm sure the prices of the 30 series will be coming down a lot. Yeah, I hope so. I hope so, because they cannot stay expensive if there is a 4000 series already out. So, but they are very expensive, like a 1490 €2,700 or something. So yeah. Dexter, so I would rather go for something like that. Don't go for the latest and greatest. Yeah. But there are simulators that are running on 3080s and running great. So yeah, for me it's a bit different because I've streaming, and streaming takes a lot, and also 3 screens that are running on that GPU. So that's a bit less. Good at night. The 4070 Ti is great for 799. Yeah, okay. Dexter, the 30 cards are still really good. I think I have the 2770, and look how fantastic my landings. But I've also the 2070, I believe. You can check it on the in the description below. It's there. Sometimes I forget just what I have. Yeah, but we'll see. Yeah, graphics card, and then also maybe a little bit of a better, more newer CPU, but I don't think it's necessary. Judging body overall, NVIDIA seems to be better, more community support than AMD for GPUs with Microsoft Flight Simulator. Yeah, I believe that. Yeah, but for the CPUs, it's okay. I think AMD now. That night Director the DLS deserves the upgrade. Yeah. But do you see the blurriness of my flight today? And I'm parked a bit weird, so we cannot see everything. So this is blurry, and especially if you change this, it takes a bit until it gets more sharp. It's always very blurry in the beginning when you just switch. That has to do with my settings. If I here ultra performance, because I stutters a lot. If I put that on performance, yes, so then it's already much better, you know. So it looks much better. And what does that with my graphics, with my frame rates? So I'm now at 50, and it's smooth because we are on a default airport. Yes, so I still can get higher. Well, we put it on quality. And it looks way better. As immediately it's sharp, you don't need to wait until it's sharp. So, and my frame stays pretty much the same. Yep, so if you have that an RTX, then you can change those settings here. All those things, the DLSS super resolution, you have those settings. But actually, yeah, it makes your performance better, but the quality of the graphics is not so great. So I was always on your performance, but now I put ultra performance for this flight. So you see it's already more sharp. See, this is much better, but my frames are a bit lower, so we don't get the 50 anymore. So this is the highest actually on that setting that you can get. And you see on the airport, and the graphics and everything will be, also clouds will be much nicer. So if I don't stream, I can use this, but if I'm streaming, I cannot do this. So, and it's not, now it's my GPU, but sometimes it's like yesterday it was my main thread, and that's your CPU. And I have 11900 I believe, with 11th generation, and that cannot keep up. It's interesting. I had no idea about a DLSS. Yeah. The Ignite night also you have to go through your NVIDIA settings. It seems so complicated. Yeah, I did that once to go through my NVIDIA settings, and I copied those one from someone that said yeah, this is the best way to do it. Yeah, I could start over because that was not working out for me. So those settings is for everyone different. So don't copy it from the internet or from YouTube, because it's for everyone different. The other night for me, I optimized the sim from NVIDIA. Yeah, I put it back on standard because for me it was not working at that time. So now for me this is going is pretty smooth, 40, somewhere in the 40s, but still sometimes I have stutters. You know, if you go to a large airport, payware airport like Brussels or something, then yeah, we will suffer a lot on the frames. So, but now I stay around 40, even lower now. So yeah, So I wish I could put everything on maximum quality. That's my dream actually. So guys, and this was the stream for tonight. Yeah, for some I will see you back tomorrow. For others I will see you on Monday. And for my colleagues I will see you the first time this year on Saturday morning. Yeah, very early. Joe, that's why my stream crashed twice tonight. I had changed my GPU settings after watching a YouTube clip. Okay. Yeah, always be careful with those settings. Dexter, hope the first day will goes well. Well, one colleague was already, he was so desperate to annoy me or to play with my feet, as we call it in Flemish, that he could not wait until Saturday to trick me. So he did it already yesterday or the day before. So if you ask him a question, then he tries to play or to trick you. So he could not even wait until Saturday to trick me. So he did it already before. So thank you. So but it's nice to see them back, and yeah, can have some fun, of course, because it's a nice group, and we try always to make the best of it. So Dexter, gotta go. See you and next time. Okay, Dexter, see you, and yeah, maybe tomorrow or next week Monday. So have a good night and a good weekend. Bye bye. Joe, bye again to everyone. So thank you very much, Joe, and see you very soon. Have a great weekend for everyone, actually. Then at night, for me, I can see you anytime. Replays, yeah. But yeah, maybe tomorrow morning. Yeah, you know, maybe for the people that I want. So always welcome if it works out. I'm not sure yet. Rain and stuff. Also that little thing next to me that need to test it out. So guys, if I don't see you anymore, happy weekend, enjoy your weekend, and rest well, and see you next week. So thank you for watching, thanks for flying, guys, and see you next time. Joe, you flashy at the airport. Use flashy air at the airport. Okay. Flashy. What you mean with that? No, it don't flash. Good, guys. See you next week. Bye bye. Joe, for live airport streaming, use a flashy at the airport. Yeah, okay. But I will try, because in the beginning of the week I was there. So I will try tomorrow if everything fits, the weather and stuff, and then also yeah, the camera. I have not my new camera, so I don't know how good it will work with the old one. So and the lens that I have on it. So we'll try. If the weather is good. So, and otherwise I will do a stream, something random during the day. So guys, thanks for watching, and see you later. Bye bye.